From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And a little bit later, you've heard of the ice cream man. Well, we've got the waffle man here. You want some waffles? Hang around after these messages.
Yep.
Remember this scene from Shrek?
You gotta let me stay, please, please.
Okay, but one night only.
Ah, thank you.
What do you know?
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
And guess what? We're all making waffles. That's right, we're making waffles thanks to the Waffle Man. This New York City waffle guy has brought his truck full of treats here in a minute. He is going to give us a lesson in cooking up those steamy and sweet breakfast staples. Those, my friends, are waffles.
Those look like Belgian waffles. Yummy.
And dingus.
Yeah.
And coming up next, there is a yummy smell wafting over the plaza. Yeah, that's waffles. We're going to teach you how to create the perfect one at home. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Say what's the matter? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know?
And this morning in Today's Kitchen, we're making waffles. Thomas DeGeest calls himself the special envoy for waffles. And if anyone knows anything about waffles, it's this guy. Thomas, good to meet you.
Good morning, Al. How are you?
Well, you call yourself the special envoy for waffles. Now explain.
Well, the story goes that I was sent here by the Belgian Ministry of Culinary Affairs. They also call me the waffle guy.
The waffle guy. I like the waffle guy as well. Now, tell me, is there such a thing? If I go to Belgium, are they making waffles there?
Well, if you go to Belgium and you ask for a Belgian waffle, there is no such thing.
No such thing.
Yeah. In Belgium, there's two types of waffles. There's the Brussels waffle, which is light and crispy,
Right.
and there's the Liège waffle, which is from the city of Liège.
Now, do they use different kinds of batter?
Very different. I mean, the Brussels waffle is actually made of batter.
So
right?
that's
Very
the waffle we're mostly used to.
This is actually the predecessor of the American waffle. This is the one that came to America in the 1964 World Fair.
I remember that in Queens,
Exactly.
they had a whole house. My dad took us there. I loved the Belgian Waffle House.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so show us now. What do we got? How do you make the Brussels waffle?
Brussels waffle, just like you would do it at home, except that our irons are a little heavier, right?
That's a serious iron.
Pretty serious iron, 65 pounds cast irons.
Wow.
Oh yeah, gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, I would say so.
Don't drop it on your toes.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
like
go.
one of those Tom and Jerry waffles.
There you
Oh,
go.
look at that. Oh, wow. There she blows. Okay. And then
Okay.
the Liège is a different kind of batter.
It's a whole different story. The Liège is sort of the secret Belgian waffle, if you like. It's new to America.
This is more like a dough.
It's a dough. We just drop it in. It's very dense. And the waffle is going to be much more chewy and sugary. Okay? Just going to bake that. There we go.
And boom. Now, how long do you cook these compared to the Brussels waffle?
2 minutes over here.
Right.
3 minutes over here.
Alrighty. Now, once they're cooking up, it's all about the toppings, right?
That's absolutely right.
In fact, let me bring in our assistant waffle makers here and tasters.
Happy to oblige.
Anne's not feeling particularly great, and so you would say, as the special envoy to waffles, anything that's wrong with somebody can be cured by waffles, right?
Absolutely.
This is the medicine for everything. Then
It's
let
a secret
me have
Belgian
it.
medicine.
It's all about the toppings. So tell us about some of these toppings.
Okay, well, toppings. It's always great to start with fruits, you know, berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries.
Right.
But then, you know, I recommend you try some good whipped cream, ideally homemade.
Right.
Real Belgian chocolate fudge.
Real.
Start with dark chocolate, add a little bit of cream and powdered sugar. That's the best. What else?
What's
I like-
this sauce right here?
That's Nutella. That's chocolate hazelnut
My
cream.
children love that. That's a great
And then this is
idea.
caramel.
And that's actually caramel. It's dulce de leche.
Now tell me about your waffle truck. How did this get started?
This truck is actually, we started last year in October. Okay, first waffle truck ever in New York City.
Right.
It's a 1968 Chevy truck.
And you weren't always the special envoy to waffles. What did you do before you got into waffles?
Well, that's a good question. I used to work for IBM as a management consultant, and I traveled around the country, flying all over the place.
Wow, so you went from chips to waffles. Sorry.
You know what I'm really noticing? I'm noticing you are so excited.
I am.
You know
Who doesn't love waffles? Gotta try Hunk of the Waffle. Thomas DeGeese, thank you so much. What else do we have coming up, ladies?
Thanks, guys.
We talked about how you can boost your energy. Maybe Chubby Checker can help too.
Yeah.
All right. That more when Hoda Lee and Happy Lee come back.